Yeah, it's going to be so nice when we're living the Lord's Prayer worldwide, because people won't be self-conscious about things to the because they feel they have to succeed. That they'll relationships will be genuine. So when you see somebody like somebody cute, like the girl who does the Sunbelt commercial, right? She cute, right? But she might have this attitude, right? And then you try to act like, I wanted to get to know her, and then they give you that, like the girls that are mean to Raj and what's the other guy's name? Stewart at the clubs, right? And they be like that sometimes. Sometimes you can be real nice to people just to compliment them. Like I remember there was this black girl that she was HR in the service, right? And I paid a compliment to her on the little thing. And she said there was something inappropriate on one of the things. And I knew who she was talking about. And I came up to her afterwards and I said, it was merely just a compliment. It was not a come on, I'm engaged, to a girl that's prettier than you. I was just being nice. But she saw it as an inappropriate comment. Is like, no, I'm engaged to Yolanda Denise Gilliard, and she looks like Dorothy Dandridge. I wasn't interested in you. You're cute, but you ain't that fine. Okay, you know what I mean? And it's like mean, but people people have to come to terms with reality. And realize, like my grandpa used to say that my mom said, sure, you'd be right in thinking the sun does rise and set on your ass, but it does on everyone else's as well, right? And so you have to understand how things work, that it's not about you, it's about us. Like Pascal said, it's about we. But I was sitting there in the bar and talking to people, Snoop Dogg, Jennifer Lopez, things like that in my head. And on the way to the mailbox, I started talking. It's weird, always on the way to the mailbox. That's when I talk to Suzuki or Sun Yat-sen, or it's always on the way to the mailbox. Okay. When I have technology around, my scan disc going and whatever and stuff, I'm talking to Snoop Dogg, I'm talking to Jennifer Lopez, I'm talking to the people, I'm talking to the Stephen A. Smith and the Michaela and Malik Andrews, that's it, and stuff. And but when I go to the mailbox and there's no technology around, I'm talking to Sun Yat-sen, I'm talking to Suzuki, right? And Pascal sits there and goes, Earl, like, what? Like, you do know the Vatican commissioned me to use science and math to prove Islam and Jewish faith wrong, and then prove only Christianity correct. And I said I couldn't do that, right? And then they poisoned him. It's like, right, okay, and history is written down by the victors. Okay, I get it, talk. Okay. Okay. Thanks, man. Okay. So if you want to know, Pascal, talk to me. Talk to me. Sonny Osuna and the Sunlighters, right? And so you don't talk to an expert who works for a corporation that murders Jesus and then declared him God and say, what was Jesus saying? I don't think those people know what they're talking about. Okay. I'm certain. Okay. I am absolutely certain they don't know what they're talking about. All right. Because today I was playing my video game and the thing screwed up. And I got up and yelled, and the people from the feedback watching me from the TV, it wasn't that, it was the EA Sports game. It's like, if we were living the Lord's Prayer when I told you guys in 2009, would I be in this room right now irritated with a body that's near 1 foot in the grave being tortured to death by a bunch of perverts? And you guys, and these are the best theoretical physicists and neuroscientists in the whole world. They work for the gosh damn Pentagon and NASA. And they're that fucking stupid. I'd sit there, caveman. Doesn't get any fairer than that, guys. Holding number 75. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. And I've been saying this for like 15 years to them. Okay. If you guys would just spread the good news, I could just take the scientific community, Okay, and the billionaires in their dicks up everyone's butt, and then their head is their dick, right? Because I was sitting there, I was talking to Lopez when I'm shooting things in the bar. I was like, just go let the mind do what the mind was. Just tell the mind to go fuck itself. That's all the mind wants to do anyway. The soul feels and sees and listens greater than the mind. Okay, the mind is a trap for the soul. If the people see the mind as the human being, you crying over this, Clay? Trust me, I'm way more intelligent than any neuroscientist that went to Stanford or Harvard or Cambridge or Oxford or whatever. And I'm way more intelligent than any theoretical physicist on the beautiful planet that try to bleep us all to death with their brain. Okay? And they base the characters of Sheldon Cooper and stuff off of real people. And they're really that fucking irritating. And they're really that fucking self-centered and stupid. They're as stupid as Sheldon is. It is not smart to figure out how to manipulate matter to sneak up on and mass murder people and then try to make a robot with your brain activity on it. The soul, okay, right? Poor Snoop Dogg. Stupid Snoop Dogg on his Snoop Bowl in Tucson. Tucson, right? He'd be sitting there, wow, I got all these guys, right? You got wisdom, okay? You don't have a library card? You don't even need a library card. Just hit YouTube, 13th, 22nd, and me, Patrick's dad. It's harder for Patrick because I explained this numerous times, guys. I was born in 66, okay? Patrick was born in 1991. The advancements in scientific technology to manipulate people like the CIA, you know how Dad was sitting on the couch, he wants to talk about why they have mass shooters because they trigger people and set them off like they did Sirhan. Okay, how long ago was that when they killed Bobby Kennedy Jr.'s daddy? Okay, the advancements in mind fucking have gone way more fucking, we are fucking better and harder than we ever fucked before. Fuck them more, they're gross. These are the worst perverts and deviants in the history of the world. Okay? And I have to sit here every day, and you guys have to understand, okay? They murdered, the Vatican represented you, the people, the church. And they murdered Pascal, and he was the Messiah, and changed his writings. And then the League of Nations and the United Nations with Judeo-Krishnamurti. And Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie was the rabbinic tradition. We had all kinds of prophecy. The Messiah, okay? And the CIA murdered him. You guys familiar with the Tuskegee experiments? Okay. They murdered him. Okay. He was very healthy. He got prostate cancer. His wife was just tortured insidiously like my worst were. It's very hard being the Messiah's wife. Especially in the 20th century, you fucking cows. So, they murdered our lovely father. Okay? Okay, guys, if someone is the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, and you guys all come around and question him, what do we need to do to make the world a better place? Live the Lord's Prayer. And you guys say it's not time yet. And then that man dies from torture because no one will obey the Lord's Prayer from poisoning, okay? Did he die of natural causes or was he murdered? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because I'm way more intelligent than Froggy and David Goggins on YouTube. And I'm way more intelligent than any asshole. They always sit there and go check and see about the New World Order. I don't need to see about the New World Order. Okay? I don't need to see about billionaires that invade my home and think they're a better person than me. Okay? I don't need to know a gosh damn thing about a psychotic monkey retard that traps the glory of the soul in their pathetic mind that just wants to go fuck itself to death. And if it doesn't, it's like the rat with the thing that with Leonard, with Leslie Winkle, it presses a button until it dies. Who wouldn't? It's like, I wouldn't. I mean, sex, if we're not living the Lord's Prayer, sex is just sex. Amy's right. Okay. But for me, when I loved my wife, it wasn't about sex. It wasn't about that. It was about trying to love. And that's hard to do because most of you have never been loved. You're just the mind, let the mind go fuck itself because that's all it wants to do anyway, right? Fighting, fighting, fighting. I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the best, I'm the best. All the mind wants to do is just fuck itself to death, right? Shit, I'm tired. Okay. Oof. I love kids, really do. Guys, I'm emotional. Of course I'm emotional because I'm intelligent. Let's load this one up, and then we'll try to make one more tonight after I do my exercising and my soaking. And do it now, like Judy with those kids. Don't entertain it. It's right. Empathy and respect is living the Lord's Prayer. Do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. If you don't do it today, you're a murderer. Okay, you're a murderer that wants to kill the Lord's Prayer so you can keep fucking. You're backwards. All right. You coming in the world backwards like you did when you first got here. Yeah, popsicles. He's like Dr. Hook. We're big rock singers. We got golden fingers and we're loved everywhere we go. Sing about beauty and we sing about truth for $10 million a show. Love y'all.